Is it Friday yet? It is. Good morning. How are you? It's what, 5:08, 5:09 a.m. on a Friday morning. And I am full of gratitude. Maybe we should just, and on Fridays, let's get political. Why not? One of my things in the morning I do, it's 5:09. Count all the unhoused people in Davis Square here. So there are a couple that were bivouacked on the church stoop. They can get a power outlet over there and recharge their phones and stuff. Maybe get some Wi-Fi. That's a human need. There are at least 3 camped out on the benches in the square itself. Here in America, home of the free, land of opportunity. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And I have a lot of compassion for that unhoused population, but what I don't have is a contagious stupidity when it comes to being kind and compassionate. You think activists are needy and get violent when they don't get their needs? Well, the unhoused population got them beat. I'll say that much. And you got to keep your head on a swivel. You really do, unfortunately. Oh boy, it's going to be one of those mornings. It says Braintree trains, one stop away. Usually the first train of the day is an Ashmont train that is scheduled to leave the terminus, Alwye Station, at I believe 5:14 a.m., 5:15 a.m., therefore getting here about 5:17 a.m. by the book. Just be careful out there. Between activists and the unhoused, the Democrats have made this an awful place to live. Just want to let you know that there's an active ingredient in all of my podcasts and videos. It's called sarcasm and satire. An active ingredient. I use it liberally. I used to think myself as a classic liberal. I still do. I was either a liberal with a huge conservative streak or a conservative with an even bigger liberal streak. And like gratitude, real quick. The gratitude list of the morning. I wake up with 8 things to be grateful for in my heart. I am grateful and blessed for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. Have I stopped moving my head? You got to keep your head on the swivel. I'm grateful and blessed for my city smarts, that I'm a city boy. I got street smarts. It's from hard living. That's my truth. That's my direct experience. I love Democrats and I love Republicans. I love all people. I think that a two-party system is one party away from being a one-party system. I'm grateful and blessed for the fact that I had a very huge political acumen growing up in Boston, reading the newspaper. I was a big Boston Globe reader, the op-ed every day, the Sunday Globe. I listened to NPR religiously for years. And I watched Meet the Press every Sunday, 10:30, the a.m. The Tim Russert days. Those were some glory days, not the Chuck Todd stuff. Not so much. But I let go of it. It's kind of like the Buddhist thing and of attachment. You know what I mean? Your suffering it's probably directly and equally proportional to your amount of attachments and what you're holding on to. So I've let go of that. Just because I've let go of it doesn't mean other people have. Just because I don't get angry about this stuff anymore doesn't mean that people just take this as a big excuse to be angry at their other fellow Americans and human beings. And we're in a presidential election year. So things are going to get crazier. It's mid-August. We've got, 3 months until the elections. And thank goodness we have a strong independent candidate. And how's that going to run? We don't know yet. Will there be election fraud? We don't know yet. Has there been in the past? Where there's no evidence to support that. It's just, can stuff like that happen under flawed systems, especially under complex systems now introducing digital means? Yes, I believe that. I believe that more now than ever. It kind of fills me with a futility for the whole electoral process. Especially with these aren't. You want to reframe history. You want to reframe culture. Are we going to drag the rest of the world with us? Because is China doing this? Is the Middle East doing this? Is India doing this? Why is it only the West that is under attack and have to open their borders? See, I got a point here. Good thing I'm wearing a hat to cover that point, huh? Okay, I'm scared of either Trump getting elected, but I'm more scared of Kamala Harris getting elected. Maybe it's the devil you know thing. I'm not supporting Trump. I'm not voting for Trump. I'm not supporting Harris, and I am not voting for Harris. I'll tell you right now, I'm voting for Bobby Kennedy. Yeah, why not? Because that's what Eric O'Sullivan does. Ever since 1992, in the first election he was ever able to vote in, I voted for Ross Perot. And I've been voting for the third party ever since. Hopefully we'll get a stronger third party and give us more options and better candidates. We live in America. The best and the brightest in the world live here. And the best you can do is Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. Bobby Kennedy, he might be a wackadoo, but he's kind of solid. I don't know. He may be the Antichrist. We don't know. But one thing I do know is human nature and history and opportunity. Now, I posit this. If the Democratic Party gets reelected, I think China's going to take back Taiwan aggressively, militarily. And there's a damn thing we can do about it. We will back down, and we will let that happen. Why? The Democratic Party doesn't support in our own borders, our own culture, our own sovereignty, and our own nation. So by that effect, why can't China just be like, hey, we agree with you. We're going to not respect Taiwan's border. We're not going to respect Taiwan's nation, sovereignty, culture. We're taking Taiwan back. There's no more Democratic Republic of China anymore. There's no more Taiwan. You're Formosa again. Yeah, I fear for that. Yeah, that could be one of those World War III harbingers too. But what are we going to care about Taiwan sovereignty when we don't care about our own? We're going to care about Taiwan's borders when we don't care about our own? We're allowing in millions of people, undocumented, unvetted. I'm not I will never be for the idea of forced deportation. I think, they're here. Let's just, try to not round them all up, but identify them and get them whatever help they need, get them citizenship, make them voters, taxpayers, maybe exchange service in the armed services for citizenship. Maybe, I don't know. These are creative solutions to new problems. But close the fucking borders, for fuck's sake. Close them for a couple of years. Be like, let's work on us. Yep, here it comes. Yep, there's that Ashmont train. It's 5:18. And the first train is on time. And I am grateful for public transportation! Happy Friday. It's Political Friday here in the Gratitude List. I am so grateful and blessed to live in America, home of the free, land of the brave. Hot dogs and peanuts. Let's go to the baseball game. And let's get on the train. And these are only opinions. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. If you don't like my opinion, well, then have your own and stick to it. I'm not here to be educated. I'm here to learn, incidentally, by living a life, but I'm a 52-year-old man. When does learning stop? When does your opinion fully formed? I mean, you have to have room for learning experiences. Like my trade, I'm a chef. My hobby, I'm a comic book collector. An aficionado. I'm always learning new things about my trade, and I'm always learning new things about my hobby. And there are always modern innovations that come and revolutionize both. So don't be that close-minded. But when are you mature? When do you have a fully formed opinion? I mean, and it doesn't matter in the face of political chicanery and voter fraud. Why is it a secular sacrilege to say we need term limits for all senators and congresspeople? We need voter ID. You need a fucking ID to get on a plane. You need an ID to get into the club. You need an ID to go to the dispensary. But you don't need a voter ID? No. I mean, I can be sold on that. I like that meme that says, every single dollar bill in circulation has a serial number on it, but ballots don't. There's a logic there. It's kind of weird because then your serial number's got to be associated probably with your social security number, blah blah blah, woof woof, yappity schmackity, all down the line. But still, give me some security on my border. Give me some security and the notion of fairer elections. Paper ballots. It's so obvious to be in the middle and to be like, oh, fuck. The fix is in, isn't it, huh? But, if the Democrats get elected, it could be. How can we care about Ukraine's sovereignty, nation, and borders, and we don't care about our own? I swear, if I was China, I would totally do that. The second Harris gets, elected. Don't even wait for the inauguration day. It's because there is no president right now. It's all done by committee. We don't have a strong leader. We're supposed to be the world leader, and I'm not saying that Trump is a great alternative either. Guess what? The world didn't blow up between 2016 and 2020. All right, and I just all the special pleadings are falling on deaf ears here. And I'm voting for Bobby Kennedy, so don't blame me. Hey, don't blame me. I voted for Joe Jorgensen in 2020. Okay? I'm not a libertarian, but I vote for the third party. That's my right as an American. Nobody can tell you who to vote for, but please go out and register. Make sure you're registered. Make sure you vote. Why not? I know it's kind of specious at this point. But soldiers have died throughout history, American history, for your right to vote. There is no such thing as free speech. Soldiers paid for that with their lives and their blood. Over the past, 248 years. Buenos días! ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué sabe? Ponme al día! And remember, Spanish is an American language and should be treated as so. I'm all for having a national... I used to be hey, President, why don't you make English the official language of the United States? You know what I mean? Well, stop dragging our feet. And now it's probably more important to have a united culture, a lingua franca. I don't know. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. And I'm grateful for that kind of mind to say, keep an open mind, but still, When is your opinion? When do you have a formed opinion as a grown person, as an adult? I mean, gee. Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, these are the best that you can do? This is it? Huh? Oh my God, you people are fucked up. And you're taking us with you? Oh, jeez. Yeah, if I was China, first thing I would do is just take back Taiwan. What are you going to do about it, huh? You can't even protect your own people. You can't protect your own country. Look at look at the unhoused population. Look at your veterans. I mean, seriously, this is empathy. This is like, think like the enemy. You know? Would they do that if the Republicans got in office? Odds are probably not. You know, am I associating weakness with a woman? No. Oh God, I just lost my mother. My mother died 2 weeks ago. She's the strongest woman. It's one of the strongest humans I've ever known in my life. And she gifted me with a fragment of her strength. Women leaders have been really tough. I mean, look at Margaret Thatcher. Look at Elizabeth I. Didn't she invent drawn and quartering? But the whole slap happiness, the whole lack of austerity. This lack of austerity gives me lack of confidence and a lack of authenticity. It's the joy candidate. I mean, we need security. We need vigilance to respect and earn that security. I mean, there's nothing wrong with saying, please respect our borders. Please respect my boundaries. Every young person on the spectrum will say that. But we can't say that as a nation? I don't buy that. I'm not buying. I can be sold on stuff. And I'm not buying that. You can sell me on border security. You can sell me on... It's been 24 years since Broward County and Hanging Chads. What has been done to unify one national standard for voting? You know, just, it's you know? And I'm okay with voter ID. You know, singling out a marginalized community for their lack of being able to get identification, that is, you are discounting any people, their ability to get a state ID. Are you kidding? You need an ID to freaking buy a pack of cigarettes. I don't smoke anymore, but geez, to buy beer, to get on a plane, to fly domestically. You want to give the vote to non-citizens? You're welcoming in foreign. You know, it's one thing to say that lobbyists are sold to foreign entities, but it's a completely different thing to have, you know, an undocumented population come in and destabilize a nation from within, you know, with the electoral process. What other nation on earth would allow that? I mean, that's just... I can't be sold on that either. Hey, it's Political Friday. You're the Gratitude Show. But like I said, these are just opinions. I'm just a high school graduate, so you can instantly discount my opinion as being, oh, he's just a plebeian. He's just a blue-collar myrmidon. His opinion doesn't matter. He's there to, you know, give me would you like fries with that? I mean, shit. Remember, the same people that want to want you to bail out their college loan debt don't give a fuck about your opinion or, you know, or how you make that money. I mean, seriously. Good morning, and I am full of gratitude. I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, and a solid breakfast. I am grateful that I'm a citizen of the greatest nation on earth. People still die to come here, the United States of America. I am proud I love our flag. I love our military. I love our culture. I love this land. I love our people. I love the idea of the great American melting pot. You can't sell me on cultural appropriation. You know what I mean? Have a good day. Happy Friday, man. We got fish and chips today. Yeah, beer battered fish. It's pescado fresca. Came in yesterday off the boat. Yeah. Oh, thank you. See you later, man. We do. We have fish and chips today. It's Friday. I go to my pub after work on a Friday. They're like, "Hey, Sully, you want some fish and chips?" I'm like, "Fuck, no. I'm so sick of looking at fish and chips." But yeah, that's it. That's Political Friday. It's just an opinion. Don't get up my ass for my opinion. I mean, if you want that, buy me a drink first. And that's not even a guarantee. I get standards, you know. And it's a hazy day here in Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, planet Earth. The sun will be rising shortly. The sun. You've noticed the sun. It's because it's August. I mean, we're getting closer to fall, so we're not going to be getting sunrises much anymore for the show. But thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be on Wes's Thinking Critical tomorrow, Saturday, with the Comics Aficionados. We'll be talking comic books, 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern. Join us in the live chat. It's always a good time. And thank you. And please like and subscribe. I would love to earn your subscription. Smash that like button. Ring that bell. Make it rain. And that's about it. So keep in touch. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. You know what I mean? What do you think about all this stuff? All I have is an opinion. I'm neither right nor wrong. I'm not. I have an opinion. That's it. I mean, I don't think my candidate's going to win. If he does, I'll be like, wow, over the moon. But I mean, I'm so disappointed, you know, on all of us for this. I mean, can't you do better than that? Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. Fucking socialists and communists, and you're voting them in? Remember, America has our enemies. We have our enemies. And they, you know, what made you believe that they haven't done something to us to monkey wrench our system? Because they're scared of us, of this American opulence, American power, American influence. United we stand. Well, let's divide them. Guess what? It's working so far. Are you going to let them work? No, I'm not. Not in my heart. Okay, have a great weekend. Thank you so very much. Happy Friday. And just register to vote and vote for whomever you want. And that's about it. Cheers. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. We will see you again with more gratitude in the future. Bye-bye.